Hi, happy Thursday. Just gonna light a little Palo Santo. Okay. Clear my cards. Some for you, some for me. There it is. All right, so I thought I would use today the Romance Angels deck, okay, by Doreen Virtue. I recently watched a video of her sharing what she's learned in the on the Gaia app. Love that app. If you haven't downloaded it, it's great information on that app. They have great topics, amazing, interesting folks sharing their wisdom and knowledge with all of us. It's very cool. All right, so setting the intention to get beautiful messages from our spirit guides, our angels, our ancestors, asking Archangel Michael to return to sender anyone sending any ill will through thought, word, or action, and transmuting energy into love. And so it is. All right, what are the messages that this wonderful group of people need to know about for their highest and greatest good? Yay. Yeah, there was some unrequited love, right? I think many of us have experienced this in different relationship dynamics. There was never enough love or attraction or chemistry to kind of keep this going. And as a result, like, someone will do something, right, to change the trajectory of the dynamic. Therefore, something ends, right? It ends, you know, and sometimes it's painful, right? But again, like, we always learn something from the dynamic. And so that was kind of the purpose of it, is understanding your value and worth, and loving yourself, and knowing that, like, you're not meant to settle in this lifetime, or any lifetime for that matter. We also have forgiving and learning. So this really talks about, like, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So you're appreciating all that you've learned to this point, and you're just kind of embracing your life right now and appreciating where you're at, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like a lesson, not a life sentence, is what I just heard. All right. Understanding that it's a lesson for your growth, not a life sentence. So detaching from it, releasing it, healing it. Many of you have done that. It's a good job. What else do we have? Letting go of control issues. All right. So this is allowing things to kind of unfold naturally. Maybe in the past, like from a fear, anxious mindset, you may have had to or wanted to kind of control the outcome of things, or just control how things fall into place, because if you didn't have control, you would feel a certain kind of way. And sometimes that is a result of, like, a trauma response, right? And so I feel like right now you're being guided to just kind of let things unfold naturally, not having any type of expectation or desired outcome. Yeah. And just, like, trusting the universe to, like, take care of what is not for you to take care of, right? Like, you're not in charge of teaching somebody else a lesson per se. You might be part of the lesson. But I just heard, like, the divine say, let us handle it, right? Letting them handle it. There might be some codependency going on, or maybe this is something that you're letting go of and releasing, or you've experienced this. So this is like addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be like, either this is something that you've healed from, this is something you've overcome, or this is something that's prevalent right now. This is a collective reading, so this will apply to some, not all. Understanding like your own value and worth and not relying on others to determine what that is for you is also healing codependency. It's not just about addictions. That's right. It's also about like you understanding that like you are worthy and you are enough and no one can influence that. It's like having that full autonomy, right? And that is freedom. Like that's being free. Free of other people's judgments, what they're seeing, what they're saying, what they're thinking, what they're doing as it relates to you, and letting it be their business, and you understanding that like you being high vibrational and knowing that you are worthy and you are enough is your business, and you can't control whatever other people say or do. Therefore, that is also a form of healing codependency, and it's okay. Like everyone has their own perception of things and experiences, and you can't control that either. You only can focus on your own, right? Yeah. You may have some children, right, that you are setting an example for. There might have been a lot of things that you were doing to help heal your ancestral line, including the generation to come. I have that there's a lot of heart-to-heart conversations going on. So this could be you having a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody and kind of like really discussing feelings and experiences. And this can also represent like you are sharing and having heart-to-heart conversations with your children. Okay. So that could represent a couple different ways. Or somebody might want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They really want you to stay optimistic about your love life, right? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance and self-love. Self-love is the best love, right? What else do we have? This is a beautiful message. This is you being open to receive. Okay, so receiving like compliments, receiving help, receiving guidance, receiving information from your intuition, and being open to receiving that. If you're so focused on the ego, you're not going to be hearing what guidance you're receiving. Okay, also being open to receive what I'm sharing, as I am a vessel in which the divine shares information. Okay. Hey, I'm in the middle of something. Let your friends help you. So there might be, yeah, there might be a group of people that you're connecting with that might be the ones wanting to offer you some sort of help or guidance, or just be there for you, maybe offering support. And if you need help from others, don't be afraid to ask for it. It doesn't reflect that you are not worthy or good enough or strong enough. It just means that, you know, you're open to receive and give, right? And that kind of allows people to see your vulnerability too. I take this to heart because I tend to do a lot on my own. So I appreciate the fact that, you know, there's that give and take, and everybody needs to feel like they can give and receive. It's kind of a gift on both sides. So that's beautiful. This could be from family, from friends, at work. It could be a collective situation here. So that can present in a couple different ways. Let's see. I'm getting like there might be a new group of friends that you might be interacting with soon. Maybe you've been in like a hermit mode for a while and you kind of haven't really like been available, open. So maybe there's some specific energies that you are open to being around. I'm getting that for some of you. Like you've been in like, you've had to release a lot of people. So getting into your energy is not an easy task. And this is you kind of being open to it now. Yeah. It's time for you to disconnect from the world potentially and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, so this is you realizing how unique and powerful you are, and you can free yourself from whatever constraints others want to put you in. And then it's okay for you to retreat and go within for guidance and direction to work on whatever you need to work on. I know I was picking up that hermit energy, and then there's kind of the retreat card. You might be traveling, you might be going away with somebody as well. That's for a couple of you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like getting to know each other. All right. I feel like this is freeing yourself from your past. Like I feel like this energy is looking towards the past, not the future, and freeing yourself from the past and any kind of constraints so that this new energy can come in. All right, with the retreat energy, as well as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is you getting to know someone. This could be that friend group, or this like your soul tribe energy, or this could be some sort of interest, some partnership interest. So that's coming in for some of you. This is you not letting like the constraints of the past hold you back, right? So being open to receive and understanding like what happened in the past is not going to be in your present unless you create that and want that, right? So understanding that that's not something that you want and you're not going to create that. Okay. What else do we have? Give your relationship a chance, okay? Work on your partnership and trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So something is coming in around the corner for some of you after dealing with a lot of like codependency, unrequited love, understanding that there was a lesson to be learned in that situation, and you have learned the lesson and you're moving on, and you learning that lesson is going to help, you know, your family environment and dynamic, as well as future generations, if that applies to you. This is you being positive and optimistic, and, you know, being open to, you know, those that are an energetic alignment for you, and being open to give and receive in relationships. You know, take time out when you need to take time out. You know, don't focus too much on the past, because you have freed yourself from that. So this is kind of like the Fool card, if you will, like that dreamer, like dream big, right? You know, there are energies that are going to be worth you getting to know. And if there's a relationship on the horizon, just know that it's worth the work that you put in, right? Making sure that it's an equal exchange of energy. And so just overall trusting yourself now, trusting the divine, and trusting where you're being led. And I'm also feeling like you can trust this new energy that's coming in. So beautiful. What's underneath that? Yeah, true love, okay, is underneath that. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. All right, guys, that is your oracle reading for today, and I hope you have a fabulous Thursday.